You recently partnered with Hero to set up a two-wheeler assembly plant in Kenya. Now, what drove this investment move for these firms?
Basically, we felt as a company which has been dealing with automobiles for the last 64 years, we feel two-wheeler industry has been totally not exploited in terms of its strength and capabilities. And we are very strongly believe that two-wheeler industry is going to really progress geometrically in terms of its volume. Unlike any other developing countries where two-wheeler is one of the major media of transportation, in Kenya I think the concept is yet to begin. It has started the journey around 5 to 10 years back, but it's still I think not been exploited. We felt a strong need that with the economy growing, with the kind of an inflation, it's not only Kenyan, it's a global phenomena. I think cheaper means of transportation is the key for economical growth, which has really proved itself in all the other developing countries.
In your view, how lucrative the East African two-wheeler industry?
It's a very potential business to grow. I should say that even though the two-wheeler industry is existing in Kenya, I should say it is only exploited to the extent of 10 to 20% of the total capabilities or capacity what we can take off. So I think it's a very growing market, and in terms of for the end user, I think it's a cheaper mobility, because with the kind of a growing concern on fuel prices and the growing concern on congestion which is existing in Kenya, I think two-wheeler is the only mode which is going to be not only cheaper, faster. For Hero, it's also a major leap forward in terms of their market growth, because no wonder they are the market leaders in India for the last 25 years, commanding more than 53% market share in a very competitive field like India. For them, export is one of the reasons they parted hands with Honda is because they are now allowed to export. As a Hero Honda, they had their own international compulsion not to export freely to other countries. That is where probably from 2011 it has become a Hero Motocorp corporation. Their opportunities are plenty in terms of world market. So for them it's a very, very key potential growth area, especially Africa, because Africa, everybody knows it's still a virgin market. The potentials are very plenty, and if they can remain as a market leader in a very competitive field like India for 25 years, Africa is going to be a very key market. That is why probably this is the first country in Africa they are entering.
In your view, what are some of the incentives which are geared towards promoting local assembling plants in Kenya?
Kenyan government has given a concession in terms of if you are having an assembly plant, if you are going to have a CKD operation, you are saving 15% import duty. Basically, if you bring as a completed bike, you are paying 25% duty. And if you bring a CKD assembly, where you are putting a CKD assembly plant and then you are employing local laborers and you have some value addition to that product, so you tend to save 15% duty. So it's a direct benefit to Hero as well as for the distributor here to have an assembly plant on the long run. No doubt it's going to be an initial investment, but if you're looking at the volume what we are looking at for the future, it is going to be a great benefit.
Now, brands in the likes of Yamaha and Honda are pretty predominant on the Kenyan roads. Now, how do you hope to tackle this competition and also from other imports?
Ryce and Hero strongly believe in brand image and the durability of the product. And the very fact Hero has established itself for the last 30 years as a market leader. So we strongly believe competition is there. It is there to go everywhere in all fields. But we strongly believe in our product, its durability and the fuel economy. So we are sure we will become a market leader in the shortest time possible.
And finally, Srinivas, what should we expect going forward from the East African operation?
Hero and Ryce as two corporate big names in Kenya as well as in India, we are looking at having, because we strongly believe, as I told you, market has only grown to a minimum extent. We expect the market to double in 3 years' time. As of today, I think Kenya has been selling around 120,000 two-wheelers in a year. We expect that by 2015 it should be at least 250,000, if not more. So we feel that we should be able to get at least 25% market share. So we know our market strength, we know our product strength. So we are sure we are going to be a market leader.